Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your mid-September 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Okay, we have Justice crossed by the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords definitely may be in the reverse for some of you. Let's see what else we get. As always, guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. You can also now become a member, so I'd love to have you. Definitely please consider joining the channel. All of the decks I am using today, guys, those links are listed down below, along with my link for purchasing my new decks. I did just come out with a couple of new decks if you're interested in seeing those. Look at this. Okay, so we have Justice crossed by the Six of Swords. At your foundation, we do have the Four of Wands. In the recent past, we have the Five of Cups. And crowning you, we have the Four of Cups. So I'm definitely reading for some Aries where you may feel like you missed an opportunity. You may have some sort of regrets. Okay, we have the Four of Coins in the near future. So you have a couple of fours. What does Aries have coming up looking at the rest of September, please, Aries? The Empress, which is great because this is in the position of how you're showing up for the rest of the month, which is beautiful, abundant. Let's see how others are viewing you. We have the Three of Cups, so we do have a couple of threes. So three may be significant, maybe three people around you, not necessarily a love triangle. But maybe some of you could be caring for a friend. You have this very loving, nurturing energy here with the Empress. And so it doesn't really matter if you're male, female, it doesn't matter. This is how you're showing up, the Empress, which is a very motherly, nurturing energy. So next I'm looking at the hopes and fears for Aries. What is the hopes and fears, please? We have the Two of Swords. Okay. So now we just need an outcome. This is energy that you will experience at the end of September going into October. What is the outcome for Aries? The Page of Swords. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles. This is what I use as the overall energy for the rest of September. King of Pentacles. Some of you may be very focused on your coins. If you don't work for a living, this could be your home. It could be projects, maybe things you're working on. Could be your finances, family for some of you. This is interesting. So we have this King of Coins. We have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Coins with Temperance. So maybe some of you Aries, you may have to release something or someone that you emotionally invested quite a bit into. This could be something you're doing slowly. So I could be reading for some Aries business people. Maybe you made a past investment. Maybe things are not working out the way that you had hoped. And so this could actually be you letting go, releasing that, maybe starting something new, especially with the Empress here, planting new seeds. But for others, it could be that you're letting go of an old way of doing something. This could be you maybe reevaluating things. If you're a business owner, this could be you making some changes with your business. Yeah, I mean, we have Temperance and the Three of Coins. Yeah, some of you are definitely being guided to make some changes, to maybe reevaluate things. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, there could have been a loss in the past. You do have this Five of Cups here. Something maybe didn't work out, you know, how you wanted it, Aries. It could be a legal matter. Maybe there was a loss. Or you feel disappointed. You feel wronged in some way. Maybe you're suing someone with justice here. If you feel wronged. Yeah, I mean, this could be you taking legal action for some of you. Now, those of you already involved in something legal, it could be that you're receiving an offer here mid-September. And, you know, maybe it's not a bad offer, but maybe it's not what you were hoping for with the Four of Cups. There could be something on offer and, you know, maybe it's not what you wanted. You do have the Six of Swords here in the challenge position. I could be reading for some Aries where you're moving. Maybe you're selling your house. Maybe you're not getting your asking price. Some of you are maybe getting a lower price. Something like that. You may be rejecting an offer. For some of you, you may actually reject someone or something. Yeah, so some of you are in the process of selling your home or selling something of value, and you may actually hold back until you feel like you're getting, you know, what you deserve, basically, what it's worth. Some of you definitely want more. You do have the Four of Wands at your foundation. I am reading for some Aries where some of you, you may already be married. I could be reading for some Aries where you're married. You may be making some changes here. Maybe spicing things up for some of you. You could be trying to go out more, trying to have more fun. But then for some other Aries, there could be some distance here, some emotional distance. For others, it certainly could be physical distance. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who's emotionally distant here in September. This could be you or the person that you're dealing with. If you're not married, you may live with this person. Or there is a commitment here. Yeah, and there's also distance here. So some of you, I mean, it could be a long distance relationship and you want things to feel definitely more balanced here. Because I see you not really feeling your best here. 5 of Cups in the recent past, 4 of Cups crowning you. I mean, you may not feel like, you know, these scales are balanced here. You know, you're not getting what you're giving. And so there, you know, there's distance here, emotional distance here. You could be holding back here in the near future. You know, you want this person to match your energy. And so I do see some of you, Aries, definitely holding back, loving yourself. You have the Empress. This is you knowing your worth. You know what you deserve. And so this is you holding back. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm reading for some Aries where you may hold back. So if you are in a long distance relationship, you may hold back. So if you know, if you normally would travel to see this person, let's say, you may not be doing that. You may actually hang out alone. For others, I mean, you could also be going out here. You could be hanging out with your friends more. You have the 3 of Cups here. This is in the position of how others, or if you're dealing with a particular person, how they're seeing you. And this is a very social energy. It's a fun energy. You could be celebrating something here around the 3rd week of the month. There could be a reunion here at this time as well. So if your person has been away because of work, could be also that maybe somebody is in the military or something like that. There could be a reunion after the 3rd week of the month. You do have the 2 of Swords in the hopes and fears. So those of you that are single, maybe you're interested in someone. You could have felt rejected prior. That's really what I'm getting with that combination. So some of you may have felt rejected. It doesn't necessarily mean that you were. Because you have the 2 of Swords in the hopes and fears. So this is a fear. Fearing that somebody doesn't see you. Fearing that somebody is still maybe closed off or emotionally distant. I think it's a fear. Let's do some clarifying. Page of Swords is a spy. He's a little bit of a spy, and so you could be watching someone, they could be watching you. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this could be at work. Somebody may be interested in you at work, so you can always flip it. So if, you know, if that's not you, maybe being interested in somebody and maybe keeping it a secret. It could be that somebody's interested in you, Aries. They may actually be watching you at work. If you do any sort of work online, or if you have, you know, social media, it could be that they're checking out your social media as well. But this is another 3. You have a lot of 3s. So, yeah, it could be that somebody's partnered. Let's see. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. Interesting. 4 of Swords. Let's look at the Empress. King of Swords. So, I mean, you may be dealing with an air sign. This is a lot of swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some of you, this may be an ex. So, yeah, this could be an ex situation for some of you. Let's take a look at this Four of Cups. Please clarify the Four of Cups for Aries. You may have unconditional love for an ex for some of you. If not an ex, this could be an air sign. Some of you, you could be partnered. Again, maybe there's distance between you. Maybe some of you could be feeling a little bored, needing to maybe spice things up. Others, you're waiting on this reunion. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups for Aries. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups in the reverse. So fear, illusion, delusion, confusion, disappointment, not seeing things clearly. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, looking at the Five of Cups. There could have been disappointment, but, you know, not all was known. Whatever was on your mind prior, whatever you were worried about, Aries, prior, it was all just an illusion. You know, it was nothing real, nothing you really had to worry about. Yeah. Let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles for Aries. Five of Pentacles and Temperance. So some of you, you're in recovery mode. There was some sort of disappointment. Maybe you have legal expenses or something like that. Something may have been costly. Some of you are maybe you've dipped into your savings, or maybe that's something you did in the past, but now you're in recovery mode. So you're trying to replenish your funds. You're making progress. Some of you could be maybe starting to feel more financially secure. Also, maybe some of you, you may have someone around you in your life. You may be helping them. This could be a family member, a loved one, someone could be struggling financially, but that's not going to be the case for all of you. It also could be that someone maybe isn't well and maybe you're helping them. Maybe they're older. Six of Swords again. So this is you making slow progress. It's you moving away from maybe some sort of loss or disappointment prior. You're moving on. You're overcoming these challenges, these hurdles. All right, let's pull you an overall guidance card for the rest of September for Aries. I'm definitely reading for some Aries where maybe you're a parent or grandparent. You got to take it how it resonates. Yeah, there could be something going on with your family. I see you very protective. Some of you could even be, maybe some of you are homeschooling. I'm getting a number of different things. Some of you, especially if you're a parent, you got a lot of stuff going on. And I do see you very protective. Okay, we have 35 angels of the 7 chakras, Power, truth, and connection. At the bottom of the deck, we have freedom. Moving on, letting go. I mean, that Six of Swords energy is definitely very significant. So freeing yourself from a mental prison. Fear is an illusion. So freeing yourself from that. Balancing your thoughts. Definitely. You're definitely being guided. The Six of Swords. Oh, look at that. We have the Two of Cups. So, I mean, some of you are definitely working things out. If it's not with your spouse, it could be a family member. Ten of Cups. Somebody could be going through something. And if it's not family, it could be someone who feels like family. So it could be a best friend. There's definitely a lot of spiritual energy around you and another person, your connection. You mending this relationship. I want to say that. But Spirit is in this boat with you, actually, guiding you away from the problem, guiding you away from this loss or this lack. You're being guided. This energy is very powerful, and it's all around you. And so this is you healing. I do see you making peace with somebody. If it was a family member, a sibling, a best friend, I see you guys definitely working things out. All right, let's look at your love life. Healing family issues. Look at this. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, I mean, it just resonates so much. So take it however it resonates. If it's with a family member, it's with a family member. You're healing your relationship. Some of you, you could be attracting new love. This definitely may be an online connection for some of you. If it's not at work or meeting someone through friends or family, it definitely may be an online connection. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So when you least expect it, when you're just enjoying your life and being present, you will actually attract someone that's on your level. You will actually attract love. When you're loving yourself and you know, you're vibing high, you're definitely going to attract someone. Now, for some of you, it may be a King of Swords. And they may view you, Aries, as just being a beautiful person. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It does not matter. They're going to view you as a very beautiful person. Who's maybe a lot of fun as well. All right, let me pull you one of these. Still looking at your love life. You know, this person may already be around you. They may be in your social circle. Maybe they're just a friend currently. They could be the one that maybe has feelings. They may not have told you that. If you're the one that has feelings, freedom here could be you freeing yourself and you maybe revealing something. No longer nervous. Yeah, look at that. We have kinship underneath this. Look at this. Kinship is underneath freedom. It says community in your group. Okay. But let me pull you another love message here. Let's see, for Aries. Boundaries. Okay. Boundaries. This can also be X energy for some of you. Firm boundaries are needed now. Could be that some of you in the near future, I mean, you're healing. We see you really trying to balance your emotions. You are healing, and it's definitely a process with justice, temperance, the Empress. It's definitely a process with the Six of Swords. I mean, someone could be trying to get a hold of you. There's some sort of boundaries here. You may have somebody who's still in love with you. This definitely may be X energy. Ooh, look at that. Obsession at the bottom of the deck. Could be X energy who's obsessed. That's interesting. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Now, remember, you got to take how it resonates. So if it's not you, it could be the person you're dealing with. But, you know, if it is you, if you had obsessive thoughts or if you're having them, just know that many of you are worried unnecessarily here. Also, you definitely need more information. That clarity will come in. All right. Let's pull you an Angel Answers Oracle. So if you have a specific question, this deck definitely may give you an answer. For Aries. Trust. It landed in the reverse, and I do not read these in the reversal, but that's something for, you know, some of you to take note of. Trust. So there could be trust issues. Someone may really have some very strong boundaries. Maybe they don't trust easily. That could be something you need to work on. And communication, which, you know, Mercury's retrograde, and so just, you know, speak your truth if you have to. Speak up. Be very clear. Communicate clearly is here. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. Aries, so you could be dealing with another Aries or a Sag. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. If you're interested in having a private reading, all of my information is down below. Just make sure, guys, you're only clicking my links and nobody else. Go check me out, Facebook, Instagram. I'm also now on TikTok. If you're interested in viewing my decks or purchasing my decks, that information is down below. These are my 2 latest decks. The Dirty Little Secrets Oracle cards and the Who, When, and Where Oracle. Both of these decks are awesome. Yeah, stay tuned for, I have some special love readings. Those are coming out in the near future. Make sure that you join the channel. And yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of September. Take